So after about 46 minutes, welcome to the Makeup Meditation podcast. Took us a little while to get everything going, but here we are with our first podcast. For the first podcast, we're going to interview each other, let you know a little bit more about us and how we came to this idea. I am Jocelyn, and my co-host,
Belle.
that's Belle. So we have completely different makeup perspectives, but they each in their own right are unique to us. So we'll explain a little bit about us. We'll get Belle talking a little bit. I will interview Belle first.
Okay.
Belle, what is your morning ritual?
So I wake up by 5 a.m. every single day. And why did I blink out?
I don't know. I don't know, because you wake up at 5 a.m.
Yeah. Wake up, do my routine in the bathroom, and then that's when I get my face ready and prep to brush my teeth. And I go to my other room that I have, my whole dress up room. And that's when I start my whole ritual from putting on, oh God, why am I blanking out right now? Oh my God. Jocelyn, why am I blanking out right now? So I start with my skincare.
What's in your skincare?
Well, before I used to just put oil Valet, but I stopped using that a long time ago. So I was like, that's not even working. It just makes my face all greasy. I can't do it. I can't. So I started putting just hyaluronic acid on my face. And that's pretty much it. And other than I put in that, what is it? Oh, I thought I had it. And then I put in the pore refining stuff all over my face just to close the pores. And then I start my foundation. Some people don't put their foundation till after. I usually put it on all over first.
No, I can't do the foundation after the eyes. I do my foundation first if I put foundation on. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, I do that first. And then I put a light powder on, and then that's when I start with my brows. I start with the brows first, and then I start working my way to the eyeballs.
Both eyeballs or just one? Well, one at a time?
One at a time.
How long does your makeup take in the morning?
Oh my God. I mean, it could take, it could be an hour or it could be 2 hours. It just depends. I like to take my sweet time because it's my time. That's why. It's my time and it's quiet.
Yes.
And I love the fact that I can just, before I used to rush all the time, or when the kids were little, I didn't even have time to do anything. Nothing. I had pretty much just brush my teeth, wash my face, and put my hair up, and I was out the door.
How old are your kids now?
My oldest son is going to be 33. My middle son is going to be 29, and my daughter's 21. So 2 boys and a girl.
And you raised all of them?
I think so.
You think so? You not remember? Jason helped.
He did. He did. So now I have time to just work on just me in the morning because I never had the time. But now that they're all adults, I'm able to just do everything that I want to do and take the time to do it versus rush in the morning, which I love.
Do you lay your products out?
Yeah, they're already out from the night before and the night before. I always have them right in front of my face, so they're easy to reach.
Do you use the same ones every day or do you switch it up?
Pretty much, I use the same one every day. Unless I'm out, then I'll get something else. But I actually went on a shopping spree today. I went and bought a,
What did you get?
oh my God, stuff that. Do you want me to show you?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So
show me and tell me so we have audio and video.
All right. So, I mean, I've tried all this stuff before, but so my favorite brow is probably the Anastasia, the thin pencil. That's my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the thicker one, but I like the thin pencil. Actually, so I got a different blush. This one's Tarte.
Mm-hmm.
Have you used Tarte?
I use some Tarte. I use their bronzing little sponge applicator, but I don't use it every day.
I don't know, I just got a variety of stuff here. So I got Fenty, Fenty Beauty.
What
You
did you
tried
get
that?
by what did you get from Fenty?
I got the Sunstalker Instant Warm Bronzer. Try that. I don't know. We'll see how that works.
Do you use powder bronzer or cream bronzer or both?
Powder. Not well, you gave me a bronzer,
I did.
didn't you? No. What was it? Oh, it was a
I gave you
highlighter.
I gave you a
The high, yeah,
highlight
it
stick.
was the cream, it was the stick one. I like
Yeah,
that one.
from Westman Atelier.
Um, so I got this Kat Von D one, which is
Oh, the apple.
Apple. I've never tried this one.
That's the foundation, right?
Yeah, do you like it?
I've never tried it. I've heard of it.
So I tried that. So I got a couple things here to just clean my brushes. Have you tried this one?
Yes, I have that for my brushes.
Do you like it?
Actually, I just use baby shampoo.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. So
Works better.
Bobby Brown was doing a master class and she said to just use baby shampoo. It works good.
And I've always used MAC for so many years. So I got another matte color. Let's see how.
Did did you go to Ulta?
Yep. I went to Ulta. I was walking around there.
Did you do your meditation in Ulta?
Yeah, sure. It was quiet.
Sure. See?
It was quiet.
All about being quiet.
Hold on. If I can get it out. I love the matte colors. I love gloss, but I love how mattes just stick on. This one's a pretty color. You see it?
What's the name of the color?
I just dropped it. This one is Burning Love.
Burning Love.
Yeah. And so um, I got this one, Tarte Lights and Lashes. Lights, cameras, lashes.
Are you wearing it?
No, these are all new things that I got today that I
So
thought was fun.
do you remember what you put on this morning?
I did. I wear Naked palette. I use Naked.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have those?
No.
Do you have those palettes? I've tried.
Mm.
I have all of them. So I always go for I like the darker eye. Um, and then for my foundation, I have Sephora that I'm pretty happy with. It's a matte finish, and so far I love that one. Um, Mascara. So my lashes I use Kiss. I love
Which
Kiss.
ones?
Number one. Those are my favorite. I've tried all different ones, all different brands. And those are the lightest ones. I don't feel like my eyes are like closed and like I'm sleeping. I feel like my eyeballs are open. Um, I use the setting spray. So far I've like the e.l.f. setting spray. That one's
Mhm.
really nice. But I did get a new setting spray today, and I'm gonna try it and see how it works.
When's the last
Oh,
time you went on a shopping spree like you did today?
Jason always takes me on a shopping spree.
Well, we know. We know that.
Yeah, I have a bunch of shit. It's just when I only use certain things. And then when I run out of that, then I go back and get more and more. But today I decided I was like, I'm going to try something different. And so usually I just get the same things, but I was thinking, I'm going to just try. I also got this.
Oh, Kylie.
Yeah. So I've never had her palette. I'm going to try that one.
Hmm. So what was the
But
first makeup product that you remember having?
I believe it was Maybelline, and I think I was 10 years old, and I bought the powder, and it was just white. Like my face was just white. I just put it all over my face. I didn't know what I was doing. So that was the first thing that I've ever gotten. And the second thing that I started putting on wasn't lipstick, it was mascara. And I got the I think was it Revlon? I think it was Revlon, cobalt blue.
Hmm.
I started putting that on my eyeballs.
Because that was the look. It was white. It was white powder and then a dark eye.
That's all I. And then
Yeah.
as far as lipstick goes, I wasn't wearing any lipstick. I think I just put on some gloss, but it was just mascara and powder, and that was it. I didn't
Yeah.
even know how to put on makeup actually. I actually watched my sister put on makeup and I kind of just copied her. Did
Yeah.
you ever hear of the brand Merle Norman?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So she used to wear that and I would just sit there and watch her put on her makeup. And I didn't know how to do any of it. And I was like, okay, one day I'm gonna do what she does. And I would go in my mom's room and look at all her makeup and I would just play with all of it and just put it all, make myself look like a clown. Just put it all over my face.
So how did you develop the look you do now? Do you do the same look every day?
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. I'm trying to think like what was it when I was a teenager? That's when I started doing my eyes more in high
Mhm.
school. That's but it was just more like eyeshadow and eyeliner and mascara. It was really I didn't even do my brows. I didn't touch them up until probably the last 15 15 years, 20 years. I think that's when I started doing more. But like I said, when the kids were little, I didn't do any of that stuff. Only like on special occasions would I get ready, put on my makeup. But probably in the last 10 years is when I started putting on my makeup and fixing my hair. And I was out of mom mode. I'm in my mode, me mode.
Yeah. That's how it's supposed to be. I think when you get into your 40s, that's how you get to be, is you've either raised kids or built your career or raised your husband, and then now it's time for you to get into your mode.
Yeah, close to, I'll be 50 this year. That's crazy.
You don't look 50.
Well, when I get up in the morning, I feel it.
So your makeup takes about an hour in the morning alone.
An hour and a half. Sometimes I just take my sweet time, and sometimes I get frustrated when I'm like, oh, I messed up. God, gotta fix that again. So it's like, yeah, about an hour, hour and a half. I just take my sweet time to do it because
Yeah.
I can.
So what's the difference from your 20s and your 30s till now?
I have more time. Then I didn't have any time. There was no time to do your makeup because in my 20s, I had kids. My 30s, I had kids. So the boys were little when I was in my 20s, and then I had Jade. And so she was little. So I just never, I didn't have the time to do it. I just wasn't motivated to do it, I guess you'd say, because I was tired.
Yeah. So now there's like 10-year-old shopping at Sephora. So raising your daughter, how did you teach her about makeup and taking care of herself and the whole beauty culture?
Well, to be honest, Jade is pretty much self sufficient when it came to that. She knew what she wanted. I mean, she would watch YouTube and she would do her own skincare routine. Things that I was like, where did you learn that? How did you know how to, where did you find that? So she knew exactly how to do her face and how to take care of it. She would look at me and go, what did you do to your face? What, mom? What are you wearing?
So do you think she helped develop your look now?
Jade?
Yeah.
No,
No.
no,
That's a Belle look.
we are too off. We're so different from each other. It's complete. The way she does her makeup, her skincare, everything is completely different from mine. Mine is just way, way different. And every single day it's important that I get up. I I do the same thing every single day. It's if I if I wake up late, I feel like the day's like over. I have to give myself that time. If I don't give myself that time, I feel like I just wasted it.
Yeah. So if you had to name your makeup, what would you name your makeup? What's your
Crazy,
look?
crazy,
Crazy?
crazy. Me. Um, uh, God, that's a good question. What would I call it? I'm definitely not the girl next door. That's for sure. I I love all makeup. I don't know, that's a hard one. I'd have to think about that one. I mean, it's just me. It's just it's just me.
You just developed your own style.
Yeah, pretty much it's what I like when I put it on. It's probably not the same of what you would do or somebody else would do. It just works for me.
But I think that's why we started the podcast too, is our aesthetics are totally different. And, and our personalities are totally different.
Yeah, but I love you so much.
Same.
um yeah, so that's pretty much, I mean, to me, waking up every single day at a certain time every single day, getting myself ready every single day, that's important to me. Um, Trying to look and feel my best as soon as I walk out that door, as if I'm going, even though I'm not going anywhere, or if I'm just at the grocery store or I'm just running errands, I'm still up and ready to go. And my mom will ask me, she's like, "Are you going to a party?" I'm like, "No, I just get ready like this every single day." Well,
Yeah, because that's how we started talking about it, is when I got up at 5 o'clock in the morning to go to the gym, and you would be getting up at 5 o'clock in the
yeah.
morning to get ready for the day.
And I would text you and I'm like, "Hey,"
Yes.
you're like, "What are you up so early?" I'm like, "I'm doing my makeup. I'm getting ready for the
Yes.
day."
That's how I entertained myself when I was doing cardio, was texting Belle back and forth, and I could get through it because Belle was up at the same time doing her thing, and I was up at the same time doing my thing.
So when were you first fascinated by wearing makeup?
I was first fascinated by wearing makeup. I'd probably say in my first recollection was eighth grade, I guess. My dad wouldn't take me to school because I had too much eyeliner on, and he called my mom to tell her that he wasn't going to take me to school until I washed my face. And my mom told him just to take me to school, and that's how teenage girls are. They just put stuff all over their face and don't know what they're doing. And I don't think I really got into knowing what I was doing till maybe like a year, no, maybe like 3 years ago when I started watching YouTube videos and getting more into makeup. And then I built a massive collection of makeup that
Oh,
usually I don't use, but I have I have a massive hoarding collection of it.
oh,
But
yes,
I
I
think I
know
like
this.
to I think I like to collect it more than I like to wear it sometimes because the packaging is just so pretty. So
Yeah, I know you do. I know you do.
I'm a hoarder. What can I say?
Order makeup.
A makeup hoarder. Yep, pretty much. But I like creating content, I think, on our makeup meditation on our Instagram. I've been putting more pictures up of the stuff that I've been getting, and I did that on Salt's account too, you know. So I think that's just what I like doing, is collecting and more sharing what I have than putting it on my face. So
And I'm the opposite. I just like putting it on my face.
yes, and
That's like,
that's why I wanted to start the podcast so that you could see both sides of two people that love the same thing but have completely different perspectives of it.
well, all right. So what was your brand of choice
Now or back then?
back then?
Um, it was some kind of black eyeliner that I smeared all over. I'm sure it was from the drugstore because I don't think back then the only people who bought things from like a department store, or I don't think we even had Sephora, was my mom. So my only choice was to buy things from the drugstore. So I'm sure it was like Wet and Wild or some brand like that. It's different now because kids and little girls, they go to Sephora. I didn't have Sephora. I had the drugstore or the department store.
I
So
think
and
we
I
all did.
yeah, it's just different now.
Well, you can get all varieties of everything.
Yeah.
Everything. All right. So your dad didn't like you to wear the makeup.
Eh, no, at 13 years old. I don't, my dad didn't want me wearing makeup. It was ridiculous. I mean, I'll try to find the picture, but it was, I remember on my eighth grade picture, I had really dark hair, dark bangs, like over my eyebrows and black eyeliner. And that's pretty much all you saw was bangs, black hair, and dark eyeliner. And that's it. Oh,
Well,
and
I
dark lipstick.
had, how dark was your lipstick? Was it like
Oh, it was like,
purple?
not, nah, it was 90s brown. So it was like brown lip liner with like a dark purple lip. It was just what you did.
um, so now what's your favorite brand? What do you like? What's your favorite?
If I had to pick to one, I'd probably say Westman Atelier
You
because
like that one?
it's a minimal, it's like a minimal aesthetic, but I use everything now. Like I use a lot of different brands. I don't use drugstore brands. I've tried to, but I just can't get into the drugstore brands. So mostly it's from their sites. I have a couple sales associates that I work with, but I like Chanel. I have a really good Chanel associate, but
Oh,
I don't
you're
do drugstore.
well. And what's your favorite lip color today?
Some kind of nude lip color. I just got one from Serge Lutens that I really like. That's a very niche brand. No one probably even knows about it, but he was a makeup artist in the 80s and he does a really good line. It's very small, but their new lipstick to me, I'll grab the color, but I'm not wearing it today, but it's, I like it. It's new.
Do you wear lip
And
liner? Do you use lip liner as well?
yeah, today I used Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. Have you used Charlotte Tilbury?
Yeah, I
Do you
like
like
hers.
it?
Yeah, I do.
I think she
I
does a
do.
good job.
I'm always looking for, I like darker colors,
Hmm.
um, dark browns. I like those ones. But then I layer my lipstick. Do you do that? You layer your lipstick and mix and match
I'll layer it with a gloss, but I don't really mix and match my colors. You mix and match your colors?
all the time. I sometimes put three or four. I just,
You put 3 or 4 lipsticks on?
I'll blot it and then I'll put a different one and I kind of just gauge it to see if it's the color that I want to get.
Hmm.
So like I'll do a brown and then I'll put like a red and I'll mix it to see what that mixes with. Or I'll do a dark lip liner and then I'll mix that around it and then put something light in the middle. I, I do all kinds of stuff.
So then you can't recreate it twice.
I probably could, but every time it'll be a different tone, different color tone, you'd say.
You think the brown comes from the culture we grew up in Southern California? Because it was just that aesthetic of the
Yeah,
brown lips.
the brown. I mean, pretty much, yeah, like a darker brown lipstick. Growing up down in SoCal, I think that was like the color of choice, pretty much. Other than probably just gloss, if you didn't
Yeah.
really wear any makeup, and or mascara, pretty much
Yeah.
like mascara. But I don't think a lot of people, well, growing up, not a lot of girls wore eyeshadow that I grew up with. It was more just lipstick and mascara,
What
not
an
even
eyeliner.
blush, and eyeliner. Yeah, not even
I
that
don't
much either.
I don't remember blush. I remember just the black eyeliner and the dark lip.
Did you ever put like sun in your hair too?
No, my mom didn't let me.
Yeah, I did that. My hair turned orange.
Yeah, it's because it's like hydrogen peroxide
Yeah.
sprayed in your hair. I don't know why anyone thought that was a good idea.
I don't know. I don't know. But when Jason and I got married, I was looking at my makeup and it was just really simple. I mean, I had a little bit of eyeshadow, I had a little bit of lipstick. I didn't even wear blush. I don't think I did at all. I was it just really, everything was just pretty simple for me.
And
Nothing
how
crazy. Now it is now.
and how old were you when you got married?
I was 17. 17. My parents had to sign for me to release me.
To Jason.
to Jason.
So they released you to Jason.
Yeah, so they had to sign the paperwork. And Gage was 6 months old. And I think we had like 12 people at our wedding. And now it's actually when Jason and I were in Vegas last month, the Fountain Blue Hotel
Hmm.
is right where they demolished. That's where we got married. So it was like the little yellow chapel, or yeah, little yellow chapel.
Was it yellow or was it white?
I think it was yellow.
Huh.
I don't know. I would have to look it up again. But yeah, and I had the bangs.
I saw, yeah, I saw that picture. I'll have to
The
put
bangs,
your wedding picture up on our social
the
media.
bangs, and then like my hair was like past my butt. And it
Hmm.
was, but now that I'm older, um, my hair uh, being only, I think, things change. No more bangs,
No more
that's for sure.
bangs.
No more bangs. So, um, so now with your routine, I mean, how long does it take you to get ready in the morning?
It depends on what I'm doing for the day. If I'm going to work, being full-time in law enforcement, I have my eyelashes already done because I get extensions on my eyelashes. So it's just usually getting my brows done, maybe getting some highlighter on my face, some concealer under my eye so I look awake, and a light lip gloss, and then I'm
You're
out the
ready to go.
door. Yeah, I get my hair done and then I'm out the door. But if I put makeup on, it's an hour. I try to give myself an hour. I don't like to be rushed either, so I give myself time to get ready.
Isn't that the
But
worst? Isn't it
that
worst to
that's
be
to be
where you're like,
rushed.
because when you get rushed, and I know if I'm running late, and it's like I feel like the whole routine's it's all messed up
Yeah,
because you got to skip routines now. You just got to hurry up and do it versus concentrating. To me, it's like when you put your makeup on, it's like painting a canvas. You're like everything has to be done right.
yeah,
Otherwise, your lashes will be like this. You go, everything won't be right, won't feel right. Nothing.
yeah, yeah. I usually give myself at least an hour, to get everything on and get my makeup on. But if
Hey,
not, I try to get 20 minutes.
remember when you asked me, I said, "Oh yeah, I'm working out." And you're like, "With your makeup on?" And I'm like, "Yeah, with my
Yeah, I
makeup
don't.
on."
I think that's why I never did my makeup either, because I spent most of my life training and working out, and I never work out with makeup on except mascara to not look, a little bit alive, but I
So if
never worked out with makeup on. How do you work out with makeup on?
I just do, and if I sweat it, I'll just, refresh it all over again.
In the
Because then
morning?
yeah, and so then I'll be ready for the day.
How much do you sweat though?
I don't sweat a whole lot, but I mean, I probably don't train like you train. No, I do have my muscles, so.
Yes.
um, so now would you call your makeup? What's your makeup name? If you can
Hurry
name
up.
it. Hurry up.
That's what Ed calls it. Can we hurry this process along?
Hurry
I don't
up.
think, yeah, he doesn't like the hour. I think he doesn't like the hour that it takes, but it is what it is. And I've developed it into my time, and I need that time to be able to get ready.
And I think that's why, you know, I wake up early because I do have that time because we have a certain time that we get out every single day
Yeah.
together. So by that time, I'm ready to go. I wake him up and he's, gets ready and I'm already done. Versus back in the day where it was like there was no time. I was so tired from raising the kids and waking up and them being little and running around that you just get up, wash your face, brush your teeth, comb your hair, and you're like, I'm out.
Yeah.
And he would so
Yeah. I usually ask Ed for a time he wants me to get ready by in the morning, and then I'm usually ready within 5 minutes of that time. And if it
wow.
takes me half an hour, it takes me half an hour, but I like to give myself an hour at least to get ready so that I don't want to rush anymore. I just want to have my time and get it done.
And that's why we call it makeup meditation,
Yes,
right?
it's our own meditation in the morning
Exactly.
that you think through the process of your day and how you want your day to look like. And
When you're doing your makeup, do you have your earbuds on? What do you do?
no, I'll usually actually watch a YouTube because in my makeup room and where I have all my fragrances and makeup, I have a TV in there. And so
Ah,
I'll put a YouTube video on like Michelle Wong or Jen. Her YouTube handle is all feisty. I put either one of them on and I'll watch as I get ready because I need that voice to get ready, but it's not music. It's usually one of their videos. So
I'll
you
listen to
use,
some, but
Mhm.
pretty much music. It's
Yeah,
blaring in my ear. Oh yeah. We're
you have your
listening to
earpods on.
all Oh yeah. We're listening to all kinds. All kinds. We're going from 80s, 90s, 2000, 70s are my favorite. So,
Hmm.
and 80s. Yeah. So it just depends on the mood I'm in. We can either listen to something super soft or we're going to just get crazy. Fridays are crazy days because it's the weekend. So I got to listen to something that's going to wake me up.
Yeah, it took us a long time to get our technical issues done today because it's raining in Northern California and the Wi-Fi and the internet is not working. So we're
Well,
doing it on Zoom instead of our other recording app that's supposed to be clear, but it's
and we're
okay.
not blurry.
And
Not blurry.
your background is
Oh
blurry.
yeah, it is.
So
Well, I think that's pretty much, sums up both of our routines in the morning and what we do and how it makes us feel.
yes. What was your mom's makeup routine?
Oh, okay, so she would get up about 6 in the morning and I don't even think I knew she'd wash her face and just start putting on her foundation, her eyeshadow, her mascara, blush, and lipstick. That was it.
And was it the same one every time?
Pretty much. And I remember one time I had a conference in elementary school and I said, "Can I put makeup on you before you meet my teacher?" She said, "Yeah, go ahead." Um, oh, wow. I put like bright, like red lipstick on her. I put blue eyeshadow and she let me do that. And then I pulled her hair, not a ponytail. I pulled it to the side
Hmm.
and she went to go meet my teacher like that. What a mom, right? She let me do
Wow.
that for her. Yeah, I know.
And
I
she just
did.
walked out of the house like that.
Yep, she did it.
Because this
She
is like, was this 80s or 90s?
This was 80s. I
80s.
was probably 8 years old and she let me do that. She didn't care. She's like, "Okay, put makeup on me." So I put makeup on her and um I thought that was but I look back on that now and going, "Oh, wow, she let me do it. She trusted
Would,
me."
would she let you do that now?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She's what, gonna be 74? Oh yeah, she'd let me put on lashes on her and just do her all up. She'd let me do that.
Think about your makeup routine in the morning.
So I'll come upstairs and she'll say, "Oh, you look nice. Where are you going? Are you going to somewhere fancy?" I know, because half of the outfits that I wear are not regular day outfits that you wear versus,
Re regular day according to who?
oh,
Do you remember your grandmother's makeup routine?
zero. She didn't wear any makeup.
None.
Nothing. She put on her glasses.
She put on her glasses and that was it.
That was it. I think she put on for a special occasion, she put on a little bit of lipstick, but
Yeah.
nothing. No, no. It was everything that I learned to do was through watching my sister put on her makeup.
Yeah.
And that's how I think I developed my own way to do it just by watching her, because I would always just sit and watch her put on makeup. And back in the 80s, she did the eyeliner, but the eyeliner was like, the eye all the way up this way. Like
Yeah.
and just
A
just
winged liner.
it was like a really wing liner
Hmm.
and no lashes. It was just all mascara. But I think back then it's not like it is today. Completely different. Two different styles of makeup.
Yeah. I don't remember much of my mom's makeup routine. I remember my grandmother's. She had this same mirror that she sat in her vanity and it had the lights on either side. And it was the same lipstick every single time.
Nothing
So
different.
nothing different. It was the same exact products every single time. So when she passed away, I took the lipstick.
What
So
color
I
was
have
it?
her lipstick. I'll have to go look. It's like a coral, like a bright
Whoa.
red coral. And it was
Ooh.
the same lipstick every single time.
I love red lipstick. I love looking at all the reds. I think
Yeah.
they're so pretty. But then when I put it on, I feel like I just see red on my lips. I love wearing it.
You see, is it more of a blue red that you like, or is it more of an orange red?
I like more of the like a deep ruby red. I've tried the orange red. I don't think it looks good on me.
Yeah.
I like more of a deep, darker red
Yeah.
versus um but my colors that I like now today are probably more browns mixed in with some red in it. I don't really wear a whole bunch of nude colors. Probably the lightest color I probably wear is a pink, but it still could be a darker pink.
What is your product of the week?
As far as skincare or as far as
Anything.
making
You have two?
my favorite,
Yeah.
what I love. For like a wash, I like the Origins. Have you tried Origins? I like the foaming wash. That's
A
I
long time ago.
yeah. I was using Cetaphil. Still use it. It's just really clean, but I like the foaming wash of the Origins.
Is that
And
what you're using this week?
yeah,
One product.
yes. You're like only one. And what about you? What's your product of the week?
Oh, I've had the NARS Impassioned Blush probably for a couple years now. I probably shouldn't be putting it on my face anymore, but
Why?
I just started. I think, I mean, it's good because I haven't used it, but um, it's like a light purple color, I think, to use as a blush. I've never really used that before, so it just kind of sat in my drawer, and I started putting it on this week, and I think it's probably my new favorite blush because
Is
it's
it
not a lot of pigment. Yeah,
super light?
super light, not a lot of pigment. I can blend it out, and so it's been around for a while, and I've
Okay.
never heard of it. So,
And so what's your product that you would like to try?
the new Clé de Peau highlighter, they just came out with a new packaging for an older color of the highlighter. But the new packaging is really pretty. It's like a Valentine's Day packaging. What about
Okay,
you?
so you're going to ask me that, and I'm blanking out of which one that I want to use. And I can't seem to, I don't know if it's just because I'm old right now. I cannot, I think I was overloaded today when I was looking at every little detail of every brand. And I was like going in circles, going, oh my God, this is a lot.
But that's going to be a week. That's going to be like a, if we do this every 2 weeks, that's all you're going to do now. So you'll have everything prepared.
Yeah. Well,
So what did you see at Ulta Day today that you wanted to get, but you didn't get?
oh, I have it. Let me see. I was looking at this Province Beauty. I didn't buy any of it. It's made in LA and it's
I never heard of it.
100% vegan. So it's all skincare, clean and natural. So probably I want to try this next time, the Province Beauty, and see how that is.
Where is it only at Ulta?
Well, that's where I seen it. I'm sure it's probably at Sephora too. I
You have it
assume.
on your phone? Let
I
me see.
do.
I've never even heard of it.
Did you see?
I did. I never even heard of it. I'll have to look at it next time I go.
Yeah.
What drew you
Something.
to that brand?
Probably when I was looking at it, I was like, it looked clean,
Hmm.
the packaging. It's all about packaging sometimes. right?
Hmm.
When you look at it, you're like, oh, that looks pretty. I want to try that.
Oh yeah, it's limited edition packaging. I'm buying it.
You're like,
Ask me.
ooh, it's shiny.
Yeah, pretty much. And then it goes in my collection, and I have a whole drawer of stuff I've never used for a year.
Oh my God.
So
What the hell? Jeez, you've got Christmas in your bedroom
yeah,
for
pretty
sure.
much. Did you throw anything away this week?
I threw some lipstick that I that I've had forever and I'm not using it, and some or empty foundation bottles that I had. So
Multiple bottles?
yeah.
Of how many do you have opened?
Well, I had two that I was like still dipping in because I like to get every last drop. I don't like to waste it. So when you pump it and then you open it up and you try to scoop more out of it. So I was like, I'm gonna get every last foundation, put it on my face before I throw it away.
You scoop it out of the bottle?
Yeah, I'll use the whatever the whatchamacallit, the
The
pump
pump?
thing. Yes. And I'll unscrew it and then I'll do that. Scrape it out.
How much more do you get out of it and how much more do you get out of it when you do that?
Nah, I mean I can still get a good amount, but
Like a couple
I mean
days?
I maybe yeah, in a couple days. I mean I use everything. I I don't waste it because last thing sometimes I just don't want to go back to the store and do it. Or I'll order it online and just have it shipped to me versus having to it's overwhelming when you go in the makeup store. It is. It's a lot. You're like you're going pulled in different directions. It's fun, but it's like a lot.
I think I'm more of an online person. Like I went to Sephora last week and everything was like the testers were just all messed
Dirty.
up and it was just dirty and I would rather just get something and then not use it or give it to someone else when you sanitize it than, go in and go through all these products that aren't even in stock anymore. That's another issue
Yeah.
after COVID is nothing is in stock.
That's what I notice. There's nothing ever. I'm looking, I'm like, where is it? Maybe in the drawer. There's nothing. It's
Yeah.
empty.
This week I threw away a lot of cream blushes. I think that
Didn't
was
want them.
No, I tried them out and I had them in my drawer and I've just been in the habit of if it's in my new drawer and I really don't like it and I don't want it in my collection, I just throw it away because not going to use it and then it just stays in your drawer and then you just build stuff up that you're not using and I would rather just throw it away when I know I don't like it than have it forever and not use it. So,
Um, Another question. Do you put anything on your face before you go to bed?
oh yes.
What do you put?
So I do retin-A. I do a retinol. So mine is actually prescribed. So I'll do a retinol every night and then I'll put Sicily Velvet Sleeping Mask on top of it or the La Mer. La Mer just reformulated one of their products to not have oil in it. So I use that one on
I love
top.
I love their products too. The La Mer.
Yeah. It's probably just my go-to moisturizer. I have backups. I have backups of most things I use all the time, but I always have a extra bottle in my drawer ready to go.
I've been loving castor oil. I
Yeah,
love putting castor oil underneath my eyes and all over my neck, um, on my laugh lines. I don't know. So far, I've had no problems with it. I actually like it a lot.
you do it on
Just
your
straight
stomach
cat.
too, because some people do
Yep,
it on their stomach every
I
night.
do every night.
Doesn't sleep into the sheets or anything.
No, because I don't put it really heavy. I just put a little bit, but I do put a lot like on my neck and under my eyes and here. Not so much on the forehead, but just the main parts of the face there.
So
Do you remember how it
hold on.
came about?
So I remember our makeup meditation coming up when I think I was at the gym and we were talking about
You're,
it
yeah,
because I was doing
yes.
cardio and you were doing your makeup.
Uh-huh.
Since we're such opposites in our aesthetic, we thought it would be a great idea that we should do a makeup meditation podcast. We were going to do like a YouTube makeup channel, but it became a podcast instead. So,
And as far as, do you think you're going to do this for many, many years, your same routine?
no, I change it up. I have too much stuff to go through.
You're going to change it up?
Yeah, I'll always change it up. Who knows? Who knows what the future holds?
Well, we could have like, what is it? Like a different like face. You just put it on your face. You're like, I'm going to put this face on.
Just this I'll put this face on and today instead.
I'll put,
They didn't have to do makeup. Just put your new face on.
yeah, it just melts into your face.
Yep.
Well, well, at least we got everything working today. It took
Yeah.
us like what, 40 some minutes to get our sound and our screen. And look at, I got blurry behind me. So what do we have planned for in 2 weeks?
We have nothing
Uh,
planned right now.
we'll interview
So
somebody.
we'll interview
Okay.
somebody.
Okay.
So we'll
All
figure
right.
it
We'll
out.
do that. Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So join us again in 2 weeks when we figure out how to interview someone. Thanks for listening to both of us talk. We appreciate it, and we will see you later. Thank you for listening to the Makeup Meditation Podcast. This is Jocelyn.
Oh, and Belle.
Thanks.
Thank you.